Nicole Scott here from Mobile Geeks, and here I'm taking a look at two new HTC phones. They look pretty much the same until you turn this one over and there is no fingerprint sensor. Here we have the HTC Desire 10 Pro, and this is the HTC 10 Lifestyle. So now the significant difference between these two devices is actually, well, in the internals. The HTC 10 Pro is running a MediaTek Helio P10 processor with 3 GB of RAM and 32 GB of storage, and we have on the front a full HD display. Now the Lifestyle it's different because it's running a Qualcomm Snapdragon 3 GB of RAM, and I believe 32 or 64 GB options internationally. It's a little convoluted just because there's a few different IDs globally. But the Lifestyle, on top of running the Qualcomm processor, is very much a audio focused device. So it has a HD display, which I'm a little disappointed in. So this one's a full HD. This one's an HD. Just looking at them, the HD actually looks a little, the colors look a little more saturated. These ones actually seem a little washed out. These are, of course, demo units. So things could change, and hopefully they have the same quality display with the HD looking slightly more punchy. But this actually has DTS audio support. There is a amp in the headphone jack, and we have the little certification right there that you can see, high-res audio certified. The Lifestyle also has the boom sound speakers in the bottom and in the front, whereas the Pro does not come with this option. So it just has a single speaker on the bottom, and it doesn't actually use the speaker up here, or the earpiece up here as a speaker. So you can see on the top there, this one is a little more stylized to say speaker, and this one is just like, I'm an earpiece. So let's just take a quick walk around the system. You'll see that these two devices, they seem fairly uniform. Apart from, we have a SIM card reader and an SD card. This only seems to have the SIM card reader down here. On the bottom, we have a dongle, because this is a lifestyle focused product. This one here doesn't have it. So you can also see that this is the boom sound speaker, micro USB port, which is kind of interesting. And then around this side, we have the nicely stylized buttons that are just really nice and give good texture. So the thing that you'll notice is that when I'm flipping them around, the Pro is a little bit shorter. Now this is because we have the boom sound speakers in the Lifestyle, so that means they have to be a little bit taller to fit in the internals there. They look extremely similar. All right, so now let's talk camera a little bit, because HTC has done a very good job with the HTC 10 camera. Now, it's not the best camera on the market, but it's definitely running at the top of the pack. So what we've got here is a 20 megapixel sensor. This is a two-tone flash with laser autofocus. Now I mentioned the Lifestyle comes with the same camera, but it does not come with the laser autofocus. So laser autofocus generally helps you to take faster photos at night. So now HTC has asked me not to show any of the internals on the Pro, but I am kind of good to go to show you some of the internals on the 10 Lifestyle. So now what this means is that we have Boost here, lock apps. On the Pro, you'll actually be able to use the fingerprint sensor to unlock specific apps, which is very, very nice. So let's say you like the sexting photos, you can put those away so that nobody will catch you, which is very good. In themes, unfortunately we don't have network availability, but if you remember from the 10, we have that freestyle. Now let's just go into photos, because I did play around with this. Now the front facing camera is a 13 megapixel selfie shooter, and this is without Beautify. I look very tired. Here's with Beautify. I'm looking a lot more sexy. So there you can see this is supposed to have a 150-degree wide angle point of view on the 13 megapixel shooter on the front. So now let's just keep on taking a look at some of these. Now that kind of caught Ross off guard. He's still in focus because he was doing this. There's some sample shots of some of the people here. Now overall, I think that this is like a fairly average camera. I wouldn't say that this is running in the same league as the HTC 10. But having said that, this is early pre-production software, because you can see when you zoom in on these creamers here that there is quite a lot of digital noise. Now, this white on white, I was actually very impressed with the white balance, just because the room had the fluorescent lighting, and it's been a little bit of a struggle to get properly lit photos. So there's another, that's on beautification medium. So in case you're wondering, it still looks very natural. So HTC is doing a very good job with selfies. Now, these were preloaded on here. I have no idea if these were actually taken with, or if this is just showing off the capabilities of the display. So now the Desire line is going to be shipping globally. I am pretty excited for another really good HTC phone that is very style focused. I do like these metal trims around here. So there's a nice metal band that goes around the entire handset. Now, what's interesting for me is that they're kind of talking about the fact that this is an Art Deco inspired design, and I really do like it. Now, there are a variety of different colors, like a sapphire blue, royal blue, this is stone black, and then we have a polar white. So we can probably expect to see something in the pink range released a little bit later, because the Desire line definitely is focusing on the mid-range, as the Lifestyle only has an HD display. If you like this video or you have any more questions, as always, you can get me in the comments and I will answer as many questions as I possibly can about this device with my limited hands-on time. All right, Nicole's out here from Mobile Geeks.
What?